All right, I'm just going to change the subject. We've got guests next week.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do. Woohoo!
Who's that?
And not only one.
No.
So
What's
tell
the
us,
number
Glenn?
after one, Glenn? You can do this. Come on. I know you can. After one comes... Two. Yes.
Yay!
Yes. Well done.
Oh, well done. So on that disturbing picture, welcome to this week's installment of No.1 Crude Mistakes. It's KJ from Crude but Efficient, Glenn from No.1 Projects, and myself, Haavard, from Behind the Mistakes. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
So, what you been up to, guys?
Go on, KJ, you can go first.
Yeah, I have been up to a lot, it feels like. Yeah, I finished the rose cage and got that installed. So that's
Nice.
one project done. And then I finished the tufting rug.
Oh,
That's seen
wow.
behind me.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
So now it
Yeah.
feels awfully professional here.
We need a picture. I mean, on the socials,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
as the kids say. I'm glad.
Glenn is our kid.
Yeah. A 49-year-old child.
Yes.
Shared custody every other week. Yeah.
With two absent parents.
Yeah. His little 9-year-old brain.
So that's two projects that are fully filmed, more or less, ready to be edited, adding to the list of things I haven't done yet.
Wow.
But I have finished one edit.
Yes, you did.
I've seen it.
It's kind of fun that people just post videos not saying anything just right before the episode just to see if did they see it. And yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gave you a couple of hours at least. It wasn't
Yeah.
like 5 minutes before, like some of us do. So I finally got the time, or took the time to actually finish the edit of my poor craftsmanship.
It was a nice video, KJ. It was a really nice video. It was, it was good. It turned out all right, and it was, you fulfilled the brief, didn't you?
Yes, but
And more importantly, you put together a nice video, and I love the use of the green screen again. You're getting very good with that. I like that.
well, I got the idea and thought, well, Glenn's gonna like this, so then I had to do it.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, but I wish I had taken more time on the sanding part and gotten a bit better finish overall. But yeah, that's for later part. Now at least the table works as a table should. And that's,
because that's the thing. I mean, talking about bad craftsmanship, I mean, somebody fell asleep in the classroom with that design. I mean,
yeah,
it's like collecting everything. You can't brush anything off.
No, that's. Maybe they thought they could sell some kind of broom and shovel that was just designed to go into that little nook or something, but it wasn't something they advertised to us, at least. So yeah, I just think it was form before function, and no one was really thinking about it. I tried to look up that table online, but the manufacturer doesn't seem to be making it anymore, and all the tables they did not have that little ledge around the edge to collect crumbs. So yeah.
I thought it was very clever how you demonstrated how it collected crumbs as well. Instead of just saying it, you demonstrated. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, I felt I had to do something to make it at least look kind of interesting at the beginning, so people would actually watch it.
I mean, it's YouTube. It is a visual medium. I mean, if you're just going to talk about it, then you could just do a podcast. But, I mean,
Yeah.
who's listening to that?
Exactly.
But I really like the table, like large, small. It's like it's very seamless transition there. So, yeah, really good editing.
I had some fun with that. Yeah. And it feels really good to have it done as well, because I mean, I really should have been making the Maker Central video, and I started to put that together, but it was like this project was just standing there tapping me on the shoulder. What about me? I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. So apparently I can have multiple projects going on in the workshop, but I can only edit one video at a time.
Yes, and I also think, I mean, Maker Central, I mean, people still remember it, so I think it's too soon for a video now. So everybody else is milking it, so you could wait a few months.
I think so. Yeah. I've actually gone so far, so I got through the first rough edit just before putting the kids to bed before we started this recording. So it shouldn't be that long off, but yeah, not tomorrow or something like that, because it's I have to look through all of it and maybe get in touch with my close friends whose daughters actually are on camera, if it's okay or not to show them.
Yeah, there's that.
And that sort of thing.
That being said, when you would like doing edit, I mean, could you do a screen capture while you're editing, and that could be a video in itself? It's not the Maker Central video, but it's the edit of the Maker Central video. So you just see you editing and commenting as you go, and like, oh, that's the edit, and straight off to the bin. Doesn't even publish it, because I mean, you've seen it.
That's rather meta, but if you fail to find the story within it, then that could be something to do. We'll see how well things string together.
Yeah, it's marketing. It's all in the packaging, you know. It's like
I don't think that's marketing. What time's the asylum expecting you back tonight, Haavard?
They closed down.
You got the hall pass.
He gave all the staff a nervous breakdown, didn't he?
But I wasn't the only one who published a video since last we spoke, I think.
Oh, no.
We got some sounds from the Hellcorder.
Oh, yes.
Hang on a minute. Well done, you. Well done.
Finally.
Only took a year. Just to be back at the exact same point. Oh, the irony. No, I was really pleased. I mean, I actually managed to do what I set out to do. So all the mechanics and everything, it works, and it's more quiet. And yeah, of course, some tweaking left. So I think I have a few more videos out, but I already started ordering parts for the 3.0 this week. So I mean, there's that.
Oh.
Go on, KJ, have a word with him like you did with me with the stringed instruments.
Well, considering this took a year, I mean, this like 2026 until we see version 3, I think. So it's
okay.
Yeah, he has to finish the. If you don't finish the 2.0 and start on the 3.0, then we might have words. But,
yeah. But that being said, I kind of felt that, all right, now you've done this, and of course it's a couple of evenings like tweaking, but then I can leave it on a shelf for a couple of months and do something else. So I got really into my 2 next projects, and I started like looking online for parts, and I found one, and I sent a message to like, is this still available? And just, all right, I could pick it up today before the podcast. And then in the early mornings, I got the message. Oh, sorry, this was sold a long time ago. I just didn't remove the ad. I'm like, God damn it. So now I'm back searching.
That's annoying.
I'm really I'm mentally there. I started looking at pictures online. How does this KitchenAid really work? And I looked at all like videos where people are taking them apart, and just to make a mental note, what parts do I need to machine? How do I make this work? And then I can't seem to get one, of course, except paying out my nostril.
Yeah. I have to go start scavenging through the what's it called? Second-hand shops around the sea.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not many of those in Norway because the one large online marketplace that everyone uses, that's the go-to place. And I mean, you could go to a antique shop or some small shops, but they are far and long between. So I have I have a search active, so I get notifications when someone are selling one. So of course then I've started looking to, all right, I had the other project, which includes a washing machine, but of course everyone who is giving away one is like they live on the 4th floor without an elevator and they are arthritic or something, so they can't help carry it. So I have a bad back, so it's spelling out disaster.
Just going back to your Hellcorder video, Haavard, you must be pleased with the views on this one. It's doing pretty well, isn't it? Still climbing.
Yeah, it's evening out a bit, but yeah, it's my best video in a long time. Of course, not this close to the original, but
no,
it's a decent number, which I'm pleased with, and scored a few more subscribers. So I might have a buffer now, so I don't fall under 3.9 again tomorrow, but never say never. But the best thing of all, I got some proper banter in this one.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
two people in a row, like, God damn it, you're going straight to hell and purgatory and everything. And I'm like, oh, I've been waiting for this for years. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take up a word and I'm going to draft down the reply and really like formulate the best possible response and try to hide the sarcasm as best as possible, and then fire away. Really pleased with that. So yeah, drives up the engagement. So it's a win-win no matter what.
Yeah. You made them feel something. That's
yeah. I mean, they were just throwing out the vile and hate, and they got the philosophy and history discussions back. I didn't expect that one.
The internet is a weird and wonderful place.
Oh, yeah.
It was really nice to actually hear it. It was a wonderfully horrible sound. My 9-year-old went past me and saw it when I was watching it, and they said, "Oh, very nice. I love it." Okay, good for you.
That's the thing. It doesn't really matter how bad it sounds, but people like tend to love it. So it's like a gift to any maker. It doesn't really matter what you do to it; it's still good. But
yeah. I mean, I laughed out loud when you did the first scales on it, and you hear the notes being pretty decent and in the right place and that sort of thing. That was it's something with it that's wonderful.
And when I really lowered the air pressure to the point where the fan or the vacuum cleaner almost turned off, then I got some decent tones in. So I need to do some switcheroos and adjustment of the recorders, but I think it should be possible to reach the 85% decent sound level, and the rest I can fix in editing and with a proper backing track and so on. I mean, it's
yeah.
I mean, if it sounded proper, then I would have to call it an instrument and start being serious.
Just do as they do in Eurovision and that sort of thing. Just put a backing chorus to cover up that the lead singer can't really hold a note.
Oh yes, and some flamboyant outfit or something like that,
yeah.
With this long thingy on the arms. Yeah,
I think it's going to be interesting to hear you play some real songs on it to see if you get a copyright strike or not. If can the algorithm actually hear the song that's being played?
Yeah.
I had I wouldn't call it a vision, but I got some pictures. I mean, we'll segue into that in a bit. But Skaperfestivalen is coming up here in Oslo. Like, should I bring it and just like have a stand where people, do you want to play the Hellcorder? And you could just pick up the guitar and make sounds, and I could just film that. And of course, the disclaimer is, you're going online.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, you could have a mini concert as well.
All right, that would be pushing it.
I mean, they had
that means
those,
I
like,
had to practice something.
15-minute spots or something where people just showing something really quickly. Just tell it, show and tell, and just do some riffs on it.
You know what? That's sometimes there is this jazz drop-in jam sessions where some venue just say that if you're a jazz musician, just join in. How cool would it have been to just lug that monstrosity? I brought my own amp, just plugging it in, and we're going to play some jazz. Because, of course, then you don't have to practice. You just have to know a couple of scales and make some sound.
Oh, that's wonderful content.
In Ireland, musicians can go into a lot of pubs, and if they perform, they'll get free beer for the night. So maybe you should take it over to Ireland and see how much free beer you can get out the Hellcorder.
Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't work out, I can always all right, as long as my glass is full, I won't play. And here are also my friends. We have a strum stick and we have some metal percussion.
Yeah. We're going on tour with this. Nice.
But talking about Skaperfestivalen, I remember seeing a guy there. He makes actually guitar pedals. And it was so much people that I did not get around to talk to him. And he actually commented on the video. If you need anything pedal related, because you need to hook pedals up to it, then give me a call. So I've been chatting with him, and it's a lovely guy from actually not far from where I am. So we speak the same dialect as well. So yeah.
Nice.
Well, Hellcorder is bringing the world together.
Yeah. I will take this opportunity to request that you do a Thunderstruck for one of your musical. I think that would do excellent on the Hellcorder.
I mean, yes, and the list of requests are becoming long, and I think people are hugely overrating my skills as a guitar player. It's a Baba Black Sheep. I can pull that one off, and then it's a couple of Norwegian folk drinking songs. But yeah.
But I mean, you just need a guitar playing buddy. I'm sure you have at least one of those.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, that's the brilliant with the Hellcorder, that if you can play the guitar, you can play the Hellcorder.
Yeah.
And you can take the role as audio engineer instead.
Yeah, and I also have a friend. He's a professional pianist, and he plays in a band. And he, at some point, said that, "All right, I want to play this on stage." I'm not sure if he meant it as a joke or not, but of course, I'll taking off on it. So.
Maybe not an entire concert, but yeah, for the extra number.
Yeah, the extra or the grand finale, that would be yeah.
Would it work on like a strum stick, something with less strings, the same way, or would it need reprogramming? Or
no, it would work brilliantly.
Yeah,
and that's also one of the comments I've got. But you got this special built guitars with actually a special MIDI microphone, and I have one of those. But I mean, that would be too. I wouldn't say easy, but that's without the design brief, because I want to lug it with me as a guitar amplifier, and you can plug any guitar into it and get sound. And of course, through the same interface, I can hook a keyboard up to it, and then it will work like an organ, and that would work even better, because that's what MIDI was in its day written for. So
that's pretty cool.
You can hook a lot of instruments to it, but of course, the coolest thing was you actually get a digital MIDI recorder. So how cool wouldn't that be to take a MIDI recorder and then hook it up to the Hellcorder and actually then play the recorders through that? Talking about meta, I think that would be the proper one.
That's very cool.
So, yeah.
Multiplying the output, one recorder to, yeah.
Has your friend got one of Team Recorder?
Yep.
Nice.
I think it's a few years ago she did a review of one, so I know she has one and she knows how to play. So I just need to make it to that 80% level. We need to figure out the details.
Awesome.
Nice. So what you been up to, Glenn?
Well, last week we spoke. I'd started on Chloe's challenge, and I'd almost finished it when we were recording last week. But what with one thing and work and another, I literally didn't finish it till Sunday or even yesterday. I can't quite remember now. So yeah, I've only just finished that build. It's all videoed, and I'm just mid-edit right now.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's coming on nicely. I'm very pleased with it. It's a very practical project.
Well, that's going to be a full feature-length YouTube video then. It's not going to be like a short or something. It's a proper video.
It'll be my usual short and a shortish video. Shortish feature length. Yeah, but no.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure on how the main video will come out, but the short's nice and easy, obviously. But like I say, I'm really happy with the project. It really is a good thing for the pillar drill.
I'm really looking forward to it because I'm guessing the shape of the base is identical with mine, and I also want a shelf for the drill bits. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see what you do, and if there's anything to steal concept-wise there, I'm gonna.
There's certainly nothing complicated. I just made it very user-friendly. So the inserts that hold the drill bits inside are all angled. So as you open the drawer, they're facing you, so you can see them.
Yeah,
you see the size of the drills. Obviously, all the sizes of the drills are lasered on the holders as well.
Of course it is.
of course.
Oh, sorry, I've got a laser. I wasn't going to Sharpie them on.
Of course. Yeah, I'm also planning to eventually steal all of the good ideas from that and build something similar for myself because I need it as well.
Yeah, so that's kind of good. Did you, KJ, enter Chloe's challenge?
I'm working on it. It's mine is it's still glued up and release release it and see if it holds up.
The end date is tomorrow. As this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
Yes, the terror on his eyes. Like, what?
No, I was wondering what calendar are you going by? Because I'm pretty sure I know what date it is at the moment. Yeah. But
it's all right. If all goes well, my video should come out last Wednesday as well.
Stop your time traveling.
But going back to your Skaperfestivalen thing, I've booked a flight. I'm coming to see you both.
Nice.
Norway. Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
So
have you been in Norway before?
Nope.
No. Right,
No.
So we have to put on.
I don't normally venture anywhere cold.
No, that's
fun.
That's true. Cold and expensive. I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put on my nice pants for you guys. I'm gonna put on pants. What I meant.
Anyway, like last week, are we talking trousers or pants?
I hope he wears both.
Maybe both, if you behave. So yeah. So are you coming alone or are you traveling in a posse?
No, just me. Yep. First time traveling on an aeroplane on my own as well.
Ooh.
I know, big boy.
You got a note from your mom that says where you're going to.
That's really not a bad idea.
With Michelle's phone number and that, just pin it to your jacket so she knows where you end up.
Oh, that would be... I don't remember the flight times, but it would be so cool to make a preposterous banner or something and just go to the airport.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting the lagging in early this evening.
Yeah, apparently.
That's nice. 1, 2, 3. And there it went through. So it's only 3.5 seconds lag. That's doable.
It's either that or you're improved your ventriloquist abilities. That wouldn't surprise me if Howard is practicing how to speak out of sync with his mouth. Yeah, but I mean that will be great.
Well,
meeting up in Oslo. I mean that's the middle ground for this podcast. I think it's more or less in between all of us.
Is it?
It's as close as we can get.
Yeah. I was thinking Scotland probably would be the middle ground.
Well, that depends if you're looking longitude or latitude.
I'm still struggling to see if you draw a line between KJ and Glenn that Scotland is anywhere near the middle point of that line.
It's
That being
curved,
said,
that line,
I've been wrong before, so I'm gonna pull up Google Maps later and figure out what is the meta center of the #1 Crude Mistakes.
I mean, it should be somewhere just south of Norway, I would guess. Somewhere in the ocean. That's my southwest of the tip of Norway or something like that.
Yeah. Geography is really not my thing.
No, mine neither. So I'm probably way off, but I'm saying it trying to sound confident. So I'm considering how many Norwegians we have as listeners. Yeah, they can fact check me correctly and see that I'm way off.
Yeah, please correct us. We need the engagement.
Well, they're really excited. I'm looking forward to this one. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. But the problem is, should we do anything? Should we plan anything? Of course, we should do a recording. I really like that live recording we did in Birmingham.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be good.
Yeah, but it's far ahead, so we don't have to think about that yet, I think. Or I hope.
Well, it is. We are in June, and I mean, it's not far away. And we should plan for details and bring stuff. And I'm going to do a workshop tour and, make breakfast. And I mean, the wife is always the social one. So when I'm having friends over or going visiting anyone, like, didn't you bring a gift for the host? I mean, it's my buddy. I just went to say hello and have a cup of coffee. But every time she goes to someone, it's like, all right, I need to bring a gift of some sort. I mean, and I can understand it if I don't see a friend in a year, but...
Is this your way of asking me for a gift?
I think he is asking for gifts,
I think he is, isn't he? Yeah. I'm literally bringing a backpack
you're
really... for the weekend.
Nice. I mean, you're clever. I mean, you're too clever to be stupid.
I don't know what you mean.
That's so stupid. I also got my treasure trade from Tinkering Rocks, who I believe is a listener to the podcast. So thank you very much for the post-apocalyptic salad spoons.
They're fantastic. They really look cool. He even packaged them nicely.
Yes, I mean
I say he. I honestly I don't know if it's a he or a she or whatever they refer themselves.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that it's that Sean is a
right.
Is a he, but well, you never know these days.
I mean, you could never be certain these days. So.
No, so that was really nice.
Yeah.
So now I'm just waiting for my package to arrive.
What did you make?
Take a while. I'm not going to say until it's arrived. It's always fun. You won't trick me that easy. I
know. Too smart. Until you're not.
Yeah. Too sober, perhaps.
So I think I said I was going to make a cabinet for my table saw next.
Yes, you did.
But I think I might have just a very quick project in between there. I think I'd quite like to make a nice marking knife next.
Yeah, that's a good tab.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just ask Tim for one? He knocked those out pretty quick during our little, well, not the knife competition.
No, I said marking knife, not prison shank.
So you have some
Yeah.
some design elements that you want to incorporate as well.
Yeah, I'd quite like it to look good.
Oh yeah, this was a thing I forgot to ask last time. How were the bath bombs that you both brought home from Maker Central? Have they been tried out, or have they clogged your drain?
I have seen one in action. They're actually fantastic to watch. It's like a planet exploding in colour in the bath.
That sounds amazing.
They really are amazing to watch.
I mean, I agree. They were amazing to watch. And of course, they were made under the supervision of a professional. And of course, giddy by that newfound knowledge, I bought a bath bomb kit as a gift for the family birthday party for my daughter the next weekend. And we went to sleep. And the next day, of course, she and the 4-year-old has gotten up before us and decided, well, I know how to do this, and I'll show my younger daughter before my parents got up. So we got to a glitter shit show in our living room that you could not believe. And it was everywhere. It still is. It will be the day we sell this house. It's going to be with glitter. So, we're going to put it up on stripperhouses.com because that's where it fits.
Fantastic.
So we just scraped it into some Ziploc bags. So now we have in our bathroom a nice stack of Ziploc bags with very colorful looking cocaine.
So the question is, Haavard, do you still want us to bring gifts still?
Well, it's depending on what it is, or if I should.
Have you not got any ideas?
And,
what I'm thinking?
There's going to be some. Well, maybe not anything glitter related.
But there's always confetti cannons.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I don't have to travel through TSA as well, so I can bring most anything.
Yeah, good plan. My Michelle's brother every Christmas used to bring a confetti cannon and walk in and say "Merry Christmas" and explode the cannon everywhere. And one year it settled on the windowsill in Michelle's mum's house, and a little bit of condensation. All the white windowsills have got a lovely, colourful pattern left on them for years afterwards. So even they can be destructive.
Yeah.
We had, I have another glitter incident story. My parents, they alternated every second year celebrating New Year's Eve with my aunt and uncle. And of course, luckily or unluckily, I'm not sure, the year when we turned into the year 2000, of course, they were away. So I was home alone. So I think I counted 70 people in our living room that I knew the name of. The rest of them I did not know who was. And a friend of mine brought a big bag of confetti that spells out 2000. And she's like when you're opening a bag of crisps and you're just pulling at it and then poof, and it's open. That's what she did. We sold the house in 2017. That's 17 years later, and we still found these confetti spelling 2000s when we removed the trims and did some cleaning and so on. And I'm guessing the people who now own the house will continue finding those. Because in that bag it was 2000 of those 2000 spelled out confetti. So it was quite a lot.
It's nice. Yeah, confetti is a curse. It's never a good thing.
But that being said, we checked it on the last episode. You can get glitter and confetti in bulk, but once you can get paper-based confetti of the kind that just dissolves and don't leave a trace or anything, I would like to buy a 25-kilo bag, because I've been playing around this week with the magic machine, which we know to be the leaf blower, and I think an attachment there and just pouring 25 liters of confetti into that one, just going crazy, that would just be good fun.
Yeah, that'd look awesome. You got to do that.
As long as you find somewhere that you don't have to clean up, or something that has a lot of built-in cleanup thingies, like a workshop with a good dust extraction or something like that.
Yeah, I can think of a few places, but yeah. Then again, it would probably end up being a video, and that is kind of compelling evidence. So,
yeah, maybe not.
So, just changing the subject, we've got some guests coming on next week.
Yes, we do. And who's that?
We've got Phil Makes Things, who has a YouTube channel and is on the Bad Audio podcast. And we also have Sarah from Uplift Furnishings joining us. So our first time having double guests, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I think I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a hoot.
Yeah, hopefully.
It really throws me when Haavard's lagging. It's like I'm just waiting for it now. His lips didn't move.
Is he going to say something, or am I waiting in the way?
It is at that point when I say something and like, do they think it's funny? All right, let's wait for 3 seconds. And yep, there's the laughter. So I'm not sure. Should we try and stop the recording and then
I think so.
Yeah,
pick up again where we're talking about the guests? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what did we talk about right before you started segueing into we have guests, so we can make a seamless transition there?
I don't know.
Or just do it again. I mean, you'd be more excited this time.
All right, just going to change the subject. We've got guests next week.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do. Woohoo!
Who's that?
And not only one.
No.
So
What's
tell
the
us,
number
Glenn?
after one, Glenn? You can do this. Come on. I know you can. After one comes... 2 guests.
Yay!
Yes. Well done.
Oh, well done. Oh, and this one is going to take the plane by himself to Skaperfestivalen. Well, it's going to be fun to see where he steps off the plane.
Yeah.
Dear. Yes, we've got 2 guests coming on next week. We've got Sarah from Uplift Furnishings and Phil Makes Things. Phil.
Nice.
Both off the Bad Audio podcast.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see them face to face and have a nice chat with them. I'm really looking forward to it.
And talk to them in real time.
Yes. Yes.
I think I've only met Sarah. I don't think I've met Phil. But yeah, I'm bad with names, so who knows?
I actually have no idea what Phil looks like.
Like a lot of people in the maker community.
Middle-aged man beard.
That's a good guess. That's always a good guess.
Then again, that could be everyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm guessing I would be able to pick Sarah out of that crowd, but yeah.
Yeah, she's easier too.
Yeah, she's not a middle-aged man. I've seen her.
Yeah, very lacking in the beard department last year, at least when I met her at Maker Central.
And in a recent Instagram post.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. But that being said, and of course I'm guilty of that myself, but I mean, people should have a face to their handle, and of course I've taken the consequence of that, so I actually ordered an ID card with like the Behind the Mistakes logo and QR code. So when people asking, all right, but who are you? I could just I just scan this, and then you have the details.
Yeah, but I mean, we at least show our face in our videos, so if anyone watches your video, they know what you look like. But in those thief turning, I can't talk. That we talked with online forever, it feels like, and I had no idea what he looked like. For me, it was just a couple of hands, because that was all he shown in his turning videos. And then this came up to me and make a sense of, hi, it's me. Who? Oh, you look like that. Was my instant reaction. But yeah,
I'm sorry, I missed who you said that was then, KJ.
Excuse me, I'm going to clear my throat.
Yeah.
TF Turning.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yes, one of the coolest, one of the turners online that is very much worth watching.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, turning is like blacksmithing, that you have it's really easy to film it because you know exactly where all the action is.
Yeah.
And you can make it look really cool, but you have a lot of people that don't make that interesting stuff, if you say that.
Yeah.
But he always makes weird off-center things and things that you shouldn't be able to turn that. So yeah, that's always nice to see.
Yeah. Is he the guy that's just done the thing with the flat board in the lathe?
Yeah, and it's like a cup with a hole in one part and the bottom in the other.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
That's very much his style.
Yeah. Let's turn something that's like a propeller, I think, is his tagline. That's what it's like, isn't it?
Yes, and very much so. That I would be scared to get a lathe, because a part of me would like to try something like that, and I know that I would probably maim myself horribly because my skill level wouldn't be up to it.
It's like, I think Haavard said it last week, though, when we were talking about chainsaws. Some of it's common sense. You know where the thing's spinning.
Yeah.
So, just avoid that spinny thing with your fingers, basically.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing with the lathe is when it spins fast enough, it looks like it's a solid thing. But if it isn't, and you actually push the tool in too long, then it will grab it and take it from you and flip it around and shove it back in your eye or something like that. It feels like that.
Yeah, and it's like a chainsaw. Yes, it's dangerous. Any rotating equipment is dangerous with a cutting edge attached to it at some point. But a lathe, there is so much angular momentum there. I mean, if it grabs you, it will really knock you silly before it stops. And I mean, if you have a decent enough lathe, it can bring you around for a carousel or two before it stops.
Yeah, I mean, it's made to pull heavy loads, and you're no more than a heavier load for it.
It's the same with, I'm really fascinated of these videos where people are just chucking things in a grinder, the kind that has two barrels that are rotating towards each other and just grabbing things. And I really want one. Luckily, they are extremely expensive. I saw one at the Skaperfestivalen, and it's a small, tiny table one for just shredding plastic for doing injection molding.
Mm.
But still, that one is... I mean, as long as it's hand cranked, it's okay, because once it starts hurting, you just stop cranking. But I've seen the big ones where they throw like car engines and whatnot, and it just eats it. And there is something about something... If it gets a hold of you, like the overall or a finger, or it's just continue to pull you in, so you don't have the ability to pull yourself out again. So it's it's one of those tools I'm really fascinated about, but they scare me shitless.
Yeah, degloving is something that no one should Google.
No. Oh no.
I didn't get that, but I'm not gonna ask. So yeah, I don't care.
That's the correct answer to that. Yes.
Yeah. But then again, talking about scary stuff, I mean, 2 guests on at the same time. I mean, are we capable of that, or are we thinking bringing one more and then we just ghost them and hey, you're on. Good luck.
I was thinking I could just have an easy week and just listen.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's hope that not all of us be quiet at the same time.
And of course, it's we did the switcheroo this week, so I'm doing the editing because next week I'll be crammed up in a crappy hotel room somewhere doing the recording because I also need to go to a conference. So,
Is this conference when you're meeting up with a few of the makers as well?
yeah, we're now planning
Nice.
on having a maker meetup barbecue workshop tour over on the West Coast. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah. Whose workshop
Looking
are you
for-
going to see?
Well, hopefully it's Mangesysleren.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he invited us to his garden as well. So if the weather is nice, he's gonna fire up the grill and we'll have a barbecue. So yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah. You're going to take anything industrial over that you want lasering? Because, I mean, he has got the mother of all lasers.
Yeah, well, of course, initially I bought a plane ticket, but then I started thinking, well, you could drive. It's only 8 hours, and I got a lot of plywood I would like to cut into some Christmas ornaments and so on. So, I mean, he said like, oh yeah, if you have some time to kill in the daytime, the second day, I mean, my house is open, so and you have a laser.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That's
Yeah.
something to look forward to. Maybe
Yeah,
not
it's
the
gonna be really nice.
maybe not the conference so much.
No, not as much. I've seen the itinerary. It's just all the presenters have just flipped their PowerPoints from last year, so it's gonna be same but different.
Yeah. If we'd thought about it, we wouldn't have invited Phil and Sarah on. You could have had Mangesysleren on with you on the podcast.
Yeah. That. Why didn't we think about that? We could have a live branch. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Well, it's too late for that now, but
Yeah.
next time.
Next time.
Yeah. Make sure there is a next time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Just don't burn any bridges.
Yeah. Burn his laser and never get invited
Call this a
back.
workshop.
One of the people who are joining there is Marco as well, and of course I really would like to someday see his workshop as well. I've seen some pictures here and there, and that's a real proper setup.
Did he not send you a video of his workshop tour? I just wondered. Me and Marco message each other quite a lot, and I asked him for a workshop tour, so he sent me a little video of it. It's a cool workshop.
I'm not sure. I just seen some snippets on Instagram, I
okay.
think, and of course his YouTube videos. You also get a bit of feel of it, but
Yeah.
I haven't had the full tour.
Yeah,
But
it's
I'm
cool.
also a touchy-feely kind of guy, so I mean, the one thing is seeing it.
I
In video.
noticed
Another
that.
thing is like going and pulling drawers and how does this work, and just do the standard drill. Yeah.
Yeah, we noticed that about you earlier on this month, Haavard.
Oh yeah.
Stop pulling my drawers.
I actually haven't been in another maker's workshop.
No.
Me
That's
neither.
sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Or maybe that's It's like that. Is that the holy grail? Or is it a threshold you should never like cross?
It's actually a dream of mine to go and see Turgworks' workshop. And I think it's also a dream of his to be able to see his workshop too.
Don't forget the dust mask.
Oh. Yeah. You should wear those anti-static shoes and overalls and so on, so you don't by any chance make a spark.
No, I'd actually really like to go and see another maker's workshop, see what's going on there. That'd be cool.
That's a decent question though, because what other workshop would you like to see? Or I've seen Wesley Treat has been visiting Jimmy D'Aresta several times, and it's like, all right, just use my workshop. I got some other things to do, but just roam free, and he just uses it as his own. But I would also kind of feel intimidated, but yeah, using someone else's workshop without them being there, that would feel awkward, I think.
I mean, that's like holding someone else's baby. It's all nice, but you don't want to drop it.
No.
And if you do, you just put it back and pretend nothing ever happened.
You'd want to play with the stuff that you've not got yourself as well, wouldn't you? So the unfamiliar things. So that risk goes up a little, doesn't it?
But then again, it's... Of course, I don't want to play with any tools without actually making something and just going in there and not having the materials or a plan and just like, all right, I'm going to fire up a lathe or a laser. I mean, just turning it on and press buttons like beep up without actually chugging something in and getting a result out. That would also feel a bit, well, useless.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pick up one of their other tools, slam it under the laser, put a cock and balls on it, put it back.
Oh, that would be so...
I mean, I would feel like I'd achieved something then.
I should actually make... You should make various files of that for both lasering, CNCing or something, and just chuck it in your traveling bag for the off chance of ever getting that chance. All right, let's plug it in, press play.
A USB stick ready to go.
Yeah, my laser does hold an SSD card, so you could do that, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's cool. Also, I've still been looking at these handheld lasers just for engraving logos and so on, and that would be a power move. Just having that in your pocket, and instead of putting your stickers on something which you can't peel off, you just do the laser and like, like that's there forever.
On all the chisels, it has stolen from No.1 Projects. Yeah.
So, whose workshop would you want to go and visit? I mean, I've got Colin's workshop 20 minutes away from here. I'd quite like to go there.
I mean, that's just to have been there. That is, of course, a nice one.
And what would you nick?
Anything, basically. A jar of dirt? No.
I wouldn't want to go to... wouldn't want it, but I'm not that interested in going to like someone who is specifically one thing and is very clean and tidy about it. Like a woodworker who only makes really fine furniture and has a spotless workshop. That feels like that's not really interesting, and it wouldn't spark anything in me, I feel.
I would have an interest in the fine woodworking tools, to be honest with you, if I went somewhere like that, just to see the quality of the chisels and some of the other finer woodworking stuff that they have.
Yeah, I
think that'd be quite interesting. But, you have actually been to another workshop, KJ. You've been to Rasmus's, haven't you?
Yes, you're right. I have.
I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah, good point. I didn't think
very
about
memorable.
It. Yeah, apparently. It was a long train ride. I was hungry. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, arrives in Rasmus. Yeah.
I think maybe I would Laura Kampf's workshop, the Germany one, because it is it's a bit like she has hoarded everything that is usable. I mean, she got on warehouse of parts. Like, all right, I want to make something. Let's go in a back room and see what we have and start pulling out the boxes and so on. That's maybe the one workshop I could like also make a project. Just all right, let's just start looking in bins to see if we find something and just looking at the shapes and getting inspired. Oh, this looks like a lamp. All right, so we're making a lamp.
I'd have to spend a couple of hours tidying up first. But no, it would be cool. I think for me it would be something like the same reason I go to Makers Central for. It wouldn't be to go and see the big famous makers. It would be to go and see. I wanted to go there and meet makers that I know. Then I think the probably same would apply to the workshops actually. So in October I'm really looking forward to seeing your workshop. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick tour. I mean, three tall guys in that. It's going to be, it's going to be crowded. But of course, knowing that you're coming over, I'm gonna sweep a bit, and yeah, we should. Do you want to spend your time on that? It should be like the bath bomb. I should pre-arrange some materials, and then here's a hot glue gun, and make a popsicle something, and then
just make the logo on the CNC. Just have the parts ready, and we glue it in place.
It would be a video, wouldn't it? Just have a 2-hour make-off.
Yeah, competition. That's
yeah.
But that. I mean, I'm guessing I would have the advantage for knowing what tools I have stacked away in various drawers and so on, but then and it would also be very embarrassing if I then lost as well.
Yeah.
So no, it's not a competition. It's a make along.
Yeah, that's right. We only do alongs, not offs. That's right.
Yeah, but that would be nice. We'll have to look at the timetable, of course, and then we need Smogdog and his companions to work out the agenda, and so we know what happens when, so we can see if when or where we have openings in the calendar.
Yeah, that might be the problem, that we don't get that much off time.
Why?
I mean, if you want to see the actual show as well.
Yeah.
And then we have the social thing in the evening, hopefully, if it's anything like last year.
Yeah, I'm actually planning on being available for that this year, so I need to sleep for a week and don't see people for at least 3 or 4 days to stock up on social skills. And
yeah, that's good planning.
Yeah, not seeing people for a few weeks, I think, is the important one for me. I would hate to get sick and not be able to come.
Yeah. And then, of course, I need to start drinking in September, like religiously, just so that I don't get there because I don't drink very much usually, and then you get there and it's nice and people are, and then you have 2 beers and you're just knocked out behind the table in the conference area or something like that.
Well, I was going to stop drinking in September, so I don't fancy it so much because it's bloody expensive in Norway, isn't it?
Yeah, but remember we have one coming from Sweden who don't have to go through. Well, Proforma is going through customs, but I mean they're never checking trains for beers and alcohol, so you can bring a keg.
Okay. I was thinking a bottle of whiskey, Haavard.
Yeah, I mean you do you. I mean, if it's whiskey you want,
You're the one.
I can hook you up.
You're the one flying through tax free, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'll send you a list.
I'm only taking a backpack.
So that's 8 kilos of spirits. That's
2 pairs of underpants.
Yeah. And a pair of socks. I mean, what else do you need? I can bring some overalls.
Okay, this is starting to get into half-pint territory, I feel.
You genuinely look panicked then.
Yeah, my mind just extrapolated from where you were to where we were going to be, so yeah.
So that's cool. Maybe we should get coveralls with logos on it for the podcast. Then we can go Mythbusters. No, I mean Ghostbusters style. And I have the air-powered vacuum cleaner and the Hellcorder. I mean, I got enough equipment to strap onto our backs. We can do some cosplay as well. Like, who are you? Are you the budget Ghostbusters? Yes, very much. Give us free beer, please.
Is that how it works?
I've never done
skeptical.
cosplay, but I'm guessing. I mean,
It's the only logical explanation.
yeah.
It's like trick or treat for grown-ups.
Oh, that would be so. I don't think I know enough people doing cosplay to like pull off an all adult trick or treat session at Halloween, but that would be really awesome. Like trick or treat, like obviously no kids around. Like okay.
A face mask with a beard sticking out underneath it.
Just go your normal clothes. I've come dressed as an adult.
The scariest thing that is aging.
I'm an old man.
Yeah, I think I'll find a can of Old Navy somewhere, but it's been a long time since I've seen that.
What's that?
Well, that's I mean, it's the pensioner's answer to Axe deodorant. So it's very cheap, very musky spray on. Yeah,
I think that might be called Old Spice here.
yeah, maybe that was what I was thinking about. Yeah, Old Spice sounds. What did I say?
Old Navy. It sounded like a rum to me. It's like, I hope he finds it.
Yeah, Old Navy, Old Spice. Yeah, spicy rum. I can see the confusion there. Yeah.
Right, come on. I think we're in outro time, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, aren't we already well into that?
Yeah, just record an outro and then stick it in where you feel like it's.
All right, guys. It's time to wrap it up. That's been the main episode. We are at least mentally well into half pint territory, so we'll see you all on the other side. Well rested, another day. Have a lovely evening.
Bye.
Bye.